right. All right. We are live. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello. Definitely drop a hello in the comments. Reminder that, let me go full screen real quick, that with YouTube and any streaming service, okay, I use StreamYard, there's always going to be about a 15 to 20-second delay. So again, go down into the comments below, say hello. I'll be monitoring the comments as well. And again, welcome all of you to today's live coaching and live trading session. I know it's only Monday, but we are off to a fast start. So let me just say some quick hellos. Sabrina, what's good? JCY, what's good? Ben, what's good? Hello, what's good? Susanna, what's good? I don't want to butcher names here, but we are going to be jumping into the charts here. Hey, Michael, good to see you. First of all, let me go back real quick. If you celebrated Thanksgiving, again, I hope that you got to spend some time with family and friends. That's really what Thanksgiving is all about. We don't need one day out of the year to be thankful and grateful. I'm extremely thankful and grateful for all of you, especially for all of you that took action. And we've moved from Telegram to our own app network now. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We'll be adding a few more bells and whistles as we move forward, but I don't want to make it too complex because I want to make it simple for all of you. Thank you to all of you that have reached out saying, hey, I love the new app, right? I'm getting instant notifications. Everything is working pretty smoothly. Thank you so much. And as a reminder, okay, you can definitely use the app, Android or iOS, or you can also use it as a web browser and just create a short link. Because on the web browser, I believe you can change the language to your native language as well. But again, thank you all so much. We'll continue to make tweaks to it, but it's working awesome. And just good to see all of the awesome information that we are receiving all. So again, hello, welcome, welcome. D, welcome. Hello, welcome. Ming, welcome. Alex, welcome. And we are going to be definitely jumping into these charts because, man, when gold is going to fall, it's going to fall huge. So I want to be able to give you some massive setups here today. We'll go over a couple of setups. I do have an appointment that I need to get to in about an hour. So this will probably be about a 40-minute stream today. And just again, to say hello, give you value as we always do. And again, David, hello as well. So let's jump right into it. Now, market, let me go over to my full screen. Market is going to open soon, the equities market. Okay. Now, I'm going to first start on gold. I am on the daily chart. Okay. I am on the daily chart. So I do want you to see a couple of things. Number one is as we move here, okay, we have these kind of, areas right in here that we've been to a couple of times, which was 2077. I'm not going to say we're not going to get there. I don't see us getting there, but, the market has been acting a little funky, right? So keep in mind that has been a high point. We did this back in May of this year. And we came back up here in March of 2022. Okay. So we do want to keep that in mind as we proceed forward here. Okay. Just looking at some bigger time frame variables, I did take a look at this Fibonacci level here. And again, it did put us into a nice area of support and resistance. Okay. And it also gave us kind of in that 70-ish Fibonacci level. So this is the area we want to see. Congratulations to all of you that took those 20, 30, 40 pips from last night on this drop right here. Oops. But we're kind of back in that area now. Okay. So we're kind of back in that area on gold. Okay. So again, there are still gaps way open down here on gold that have not yet been closed. Okay. And again, at this point, I still think they're going to close by the end of the year. I'm hoping, but there are still gaps down here that have not let me use proper English, that have not yet been closed. So I think gold is going to be very advantageous for all of us to continue. Obviously, I'm never going to buy gold at this price point. I will only be a seller of gold, and I've got no problem, right, to use risk management to just continue scalping gold the entire way down. So we are on a day candle. The equities open is about to open. Again, I would look, and I'm going to break this down in just a minute at the smaller timescales. Again, I would definitely keep an eye on gold, and I'm going to give you some levels that you can definitely take advantage of when it comes to if it goes a little bit higher than those levels there. Hey, Samira, hello, welcome, welcome. So let's kind of take a look at gold here as we look at these different levels and whether we're going to begin to see rejection at some of the higher levels. So this is the 8-hour chart. Okay. Now there's not really much data up here other than maybe right up in this area. Okay. About 234. Okay. So yes, you can see here. Let me point this out. Okay. That at the top of the blue line, okay, has acted as both support and resistance. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Okay. So just in case that we do go higher than this 2021 aqua line, then yeah, there's a possibility that we can come up, right? If we close higher, come up, retest back in here and go higher. Just right now, I don't know if that's going to happen, right? I don't see that happening. Okay. This is why, I think we're in a good area that you can start taking swing sells because I see now, 8-hour rejection, 8-hour rejection, 8-hour rejection. So anything up in this area, right, especially if we go a little higher, I like this as a sell area here. Okay. And again, don't get crazy on your lot size. Okay. And don't get crazy on things like a brand new house with one trade, right? You definitely want to scalp the market. And we want to now wait for the 9:30 push. Okay, we are an 8-hour candle, but anything up in this area, as we move a little higher, this is now 2011. If we break the high of 2017 or we head back up there, right? I'm going to make this blue. Like I would love to start selling up here, okay, in this area. Okay, I'm willing to hold that trade. Me, myself, my trading strategy on this particular type of trade, this is more of a swing trade to maybe get more than 20 pips. Okay, you're going to get 20, but can you get more? I think so, especially if we let price come back up and it rejects that 2017 area. So that's what I would like to see. Okay, obviously, if price on 8 hours closes above the aqua line, and we'll make that green because it would be going up, then this scenario plays out right here. Okay. That's only if we get the closure. Okay. And you can look for this on a 1 hour or higher time frame, right? Above 2022. Are we then going to possibly play out the scenario we saw way back over here, which was this right here, that we came up, we came back down towards the light blue, and then we went up into that 2034. That would be the scenario that you would be looking for if price closes above. But right now, based on what I'm seeing, right, especially if we get this rejection, right, we might see a quick push up for equities open and then maybe some form of a retracement. Okay. Now, again, look at this day candle, right? This is a solid day candle so far. We already hit the aqua line once. So that's why I'm saying if we come back up again towards the aqua on the daytime, then you can definitely look for a sell. Okay. Let me stop here and let me go over to the comments and see if we have any comments on gold right now. Hey, Caesar, what's good, man? Hey, by the way, you're working out because look at your abs on that profile image. All right. Keep up the good work on those workouts. Anyways, so we are definitely looking at this for gold. Okay. Now, if you want to be extra conservative on gold, then you should probably wait for this scenario right here. Okay. Well, we come below, we retest, and then we drop. Okay, so you would need a candle closure down in here. If you want to be extra conservative, you're going to want to see a red candle on a 1 hour time frame close and then give you that retest up into this area and then continue forward down. If you want to verify that, we can bring in our good friend, the SAR, the stop and reverse, and you're going to want to see a SAR on a 1 hour time frame. Okay, on a 1 hour time frame. Right now, the SAR flipped back up. You're going to want to see this on top when price comes down here. When price breaks, do you see why this SAR was created? This green SAR was created because price broke this point. So the next SAR will be created right where I have my alert, which is right here. That's why I created the alert. So if you just want to go off SAR entry, let me make this green. That would be the next SAR. Okay. Price would be closing here in this level on a red candle. And then the SAR would flip. And then we should be able to possibly go down to the lows of the session, which would be of the day, well, which is right here. So if we break the low of the session, we're probably going to go down. Again, for gold, I'm looking for some major moves coming up over the next week. I think we're going to drop back down into the 1980s, 1990s from gold. So I'm looking for the better move. But here on the 1 hour, if you want to kind of look at this 1 hour, here's a good game plan, right? We're consolidating right now in this area, right? I am not looking to buy. I'm looking to sell at these high points. Okay. Or I'm looking to sell at the break. Well, I already have one sell entry that I'm swinging down, which is a smaller lot size. Okay. If you want to be extra conservative, wait for this candle closure below this area. Okay. And then start taking it down. But again, the safer route is going to be waiting for the close and then let it push back up for a better price and then dropping it down even further. Okay. So that is the analysis on gold right now. Hey, my friend, great to see you here. So any questions on gold before we move from gold to another chart analysis? Any questions on gold? Drop it in the chat and I will receive that comment as we move forward. Okay. We are seeing a little bit of that rejection on gold, but again, it's up to you. Like I said, I'm in a position already for gold that I took when it came back up in that box, and I'm swinging that position down 20 or more pips. Okay, this one I'm probably going to let run 40 pips, to be honest with you, but I'm just going to let it run. That's my runner. Okay, the rest I'll scalp. So take a look at gold. If we don't have any questions from gold, awesome, awesome. Make sure that you hit like on this video. Okay, and again, to all of the new members that are inside the app, I want to welcome you again. This is part of your membership, right? Like this is what you're getting for a measly $27 a month, which you should have already made that back in just last night's trades, right? You're going to be getting free coaching, free trading, and everything else. So share the love, share the links, join that ambassador program. I just messaged everyone on that. Again, some people are struggling in our country, United States, and other countries. They can come on here for a few pennies a day and just get massive value. Okay, massive value. After December 15th, I am going to be raising the monthlies up probably about by $5. So again, invite your friends and family now to lock in this pricing here. Again, this is what we do each and every week. Okay, so hopefully you're enjoying the value on that as well. Okay, I don't see any questions for oil. I'm sorry, for gold. So I do want to move into crude oil and let's see what's happening right now. If you see a major move, okay, if you see a major move happening on gold, I keep getting confused with crude oil because that's the bread and butter. Please post it in the comments so we know, hey, it broke below or what have you as we move forward. Okay, so let's get back into the charts and give you this awesome value session. Okay, let me throw this up real quick. Somebody just messaged me. They wanted to see the QR code. So again, if you have not yet joined, if you are visiting this channel for the first time, okay, you can scan this QR code. I will also post the direct link in the chat area as well. and you can definitely jump in as well. And, we would love to see you kind of join us as we go in here. So I'm going to be posting the link inside of the YouTube comments right now, and you should see that as well on there as well. So come on in, get trade signals, get free coaching, jump into our chat zone. You can connect with other members, okay, from the same country, because everyone fills out a profile. So you can definitely connect with people who are trading your trading times, because obviously times are different throughout the world. And you're also going to be getting access for the same price. I'm dropping free courses coming in 2024. You have all of this. You will never pay for a course if you are on the full monthly or annual plan. Okay? You will never pay for a course that I create. And I'm going to be creating courses through blogs and newsletter for those that want to read as well. So you'll be getting that included as well on your membership. So we'd love to see you in there as well. Okay, let's jump into, let's go to oil. We already had a nice move on oil. Okay, so again, this is why I make sure that you have your notifications turned on from our Sunday analysis. First of all, congratulations to all the members, okay, who we sold last night right here, okay, down. Congratulations to our members. I always say JCY because that's the initials that you use. But again, I know you got 40 pips out of it. I got about 26, 27 or so out of it. We got that drop, and then we came right back down into our buy area, which is down at the lower levels, and I took 30 up. I know some of you messaged me that you are already into your March and April membership cost because you took these 70 or 80 points back up from here. Okay, so we are going to base our recent price action now based on what's happening here on this time frame. Okay, and I'm going to kind of start from scratch. If you want to take a screenshot of this, you can, because I'm going to be deleting this right here. Okay, and if you are in profit, make sure that you save your profits, or you protect your profits, or you cash out. Okay, we already had our SAR confirmation because we broke this level with this wick, right? So we might be looking for a retracement and then possibly going back up towards that trend line. But let's see what happens with market open, which just opened right now. So let's focus in on the price action right now. Let me go to kind of high. Let me move this a little bit bigger as we move forward. Actually, let me just get rid of the charts. Okay, cool. Let me hide the SAR for now. And by the way, I will be doing an entire video on how to trade SAR, especially for the busy people on the day time frame and on the 8-hour time frame. You can use it for the lower time frames for confirmations or for scalps, but I'm going to be doing a full video on this, okay, coming up. But that video has gotten postponed now till next week. I do have to travel tomorrow night, and we'll be out of town for 2 days speaking at an event. Don't worry, I'll be in the app and I'll be giving you value, but I will be a little bit busier than usual on Wednesday and Thursday, flying back Thursday night. So I'll create that video into next week. So that's coming as well. So do not worry, I will be delivering on that promise as well. Hey, I always love to hear feedback. Okay. Thank you so much. That buy setup was awesome. Awesome. And I'm going to use the word awesome one more time. All right, let's go. Market open. Let's see what we have here. Okay. We already kind of gave you from before the higher time frame. Let's see what our day candle is doing. Okay. So, this is pretty interesting because our day candle, right? We've been bearish today, right? We came down from the drop last night, market open, all the way down to the lows at 74.17. So we are still in a bearish day candle. Now, I'm not going to say on oil because I've been doing this for a long time. Will not flip colors on us, but usually if it does, it might be temporary. Okay. But we shall see. So let's get into the 8-hour chart and let's see what is happening. Okay. 8-hour. Okay. So there is our possible pullback on the 8-hour, the retracement on the 8-hour. So as of right now, I'm still a little jaded where I rather sell crude oil than buy crude oil. So let's see where we are at, right? Are we going to flip that entire candle? So let's see. We are at an area of, let's see here. Yeah, that's a good zone. We are in an area that we could be retesting this area right in here. So again, if we get some type of movement up, and this I'm actually going to say between the 50 and the 61.8. Again, remember the plan for crude oil, why so many of you have found success. We are looking for 20 points to take profits or protect, right? I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I do. Okay. So 20 points, that's 20 pips. I like to use points when it comes to, because we have people trading it in the futures session as well. And I'll be doing futures trading in 2024 again as well. We'll be adding some stocks as well in the app that I'll be looking at to just make some maybe long-term hold purchases as well. So we are looking at crude oil right now from an 8-hour perspective. Okay. This is where the big players are trading. They're not trading on the 5, meaning the banks and the institutions. Okay. If we cannot get closure above this area, anytime between now and 11, then more than likely we're going to see rejection and then price continue coming down on the day time frame. Okay. That's the view from the 8-hour. That's the view from the 4-hour. Okay. You can see here, we still have our SAR confirmation up at the top, right? And the way we technically are supposed to trade the SAR is stop loss at the SAR, which would be here. Okay. And then we take it back. We continue in that direction. So we are getting a pullback up towards the SAR, which is nice because we can get a better price point. Okay. Once I teach you the full SAR method, then you already have your stop loss because it'll be the top of that SAR. Okay. On the 8-hour, we also have the SAR that was created here. So again, we are getting pullback on multi-time frame analysis here. It does not look like oil is going to want to push up any higher than the 61.8. So I'm going to say, if we can get back into this red box, right, that would be a nice entry for 20 points or more on crude oil based on those mitigating factors. So you should have either some trade alerts or you should be sitting in that area. As a matter of fact, I'm going to set my alert right now, right for the middle of this box, which ironically on this trading view chart would be 75, 70 or so. Yep, I'm going to just set it at 70. And I'm going to set it right here, alert, and give me an alert if we go that high. Okay. Will we go that high? Nobody knows. But if we get a push back up into this area, okay. And I normally, for those of you who've been with me for a while, I prefer this area, the 78, the 76% on crude oil. But based on what I'm seeing, we may or may not get that high. So anywhere between the 50 to here, again, that would be a nice first entry. Do not overtrade. Do not over lot size. Again, remember the rules, right? You want to take 20 profit. Okay. And again, usually we'll see a push. It's 940. We usually will see a push closer to 10 to 10:15. Okay. But again, on the daytime candle, we have not yet flipped that candle. And if we do completely flip the red candle to go back up to the highs, look where it puts us, right back in the box. Okay. I think they came up and took liquidity of this candle, which is right at the 50%. And so if it does flip, I think you're going to get an awesome opportunity to make money on crude oil today. Okay. But again, if you're a very aggressive trader and you want to try to get in now, hoping it'll come back to the session lows, which is 74.06, then, I'm going to try to get a better price point because I already hit my goals for the day. And so it would be a small lot size just to trade with you. I'm not going to leave you on your own. And sorry, I didn't know I wasn't in full screen. So that's what I would do. And let me just go back to that real quick. Listen, if you've hit your goals for the day, you need to walk away, right? If you hit your 20 pips for the day or 40 pips for the day, that is the biggest challenge we had with members over the last 2 or 3 months. And thanks to all of you, I get caught doing it sometimes because I should not be telling you that I'm going to be getting back in on a small lot size because I've already hit my goals for the day and then some, okay? But in this case, I'll jump back in there with you if it goes back in that section. But we want to make sure that moving forward in 2024, especially, that we're going to be talking about writing up trading plans. We're going to actually write up trading plans. That's been on the back burner for a while. You've got to be able to walk away. You've got to be able to mute your phone. You've got to be able to turn off notifications so it doesn't get you back into trading, because that's the psychology of trading. Oh my God, trade alert. I got to get back into trading. No, you don't. No, you don't. You already hit your goal for the day. Get out. Go back to work if you're working. That's great. Go back to the beach if you're at the beach. That's great. Stop trading. That's the biggest reason why traders fail in this market. They've made their profits, whether it's $1, $100, whatever the case may be, and they get back in. And then they lose 50 out of the 100, and they feel they have to go back in to revenge trade. And when you revenge trade, you'll win a couple revenge trades, but you're going to probably lose more than you win in the long haul. So don't get back in. That's the biggest thing I will be preaching, and I will be following that as well. Do not get back in if you hit your daily goals. As a matter of fact, I'm changing my stance. I am not getting back in today. I have to lead by example. So even if it goes in there, I am not getting back in today because I've hit my goals for the past next few days already, as a matter of fact. So do not get back in if you hit your goals. We'll also be giving you a chart. We have a member-only training coming up next week. I'll post it now so you can RSVP to it, where I'm going to walk you through your account size and what you should be looking for each day based on a conservative trading plan so you can grow your account over time. That's the only way you get success in this market. You can hit a couple home runs, but will you be consistent, right? Or have you been the yo-yo trader? You make 100, you lose 100. You make 200, you lose 300. You make 100. So if you've been a yo-yo trader, go down to the comments and type in yo-yo, Y-O-Y-O, if you have been a yo-yo trader up to this point in your trading career. So I know who you are, so you can admit to the world you've been a yo-yo trader, and then we can help you break that cycle of being a yo-yo trader. Okay, so let's get back into the charts here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we are seeing that rejection. Again, we have seen that rejection right now. But we're still early, right? We're on an 8-hour chart, right? This is still an active candle here. Okay, this is still an active candle here. So this candle stopped at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This candle opened up at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so this 8-hour candle still has a bit to go. But again, depending on your risk and your lot size and everything else, you can decide this is optimal. This is, okay, right? This is like best case scenario. You're definitely looking to sell somewhere in this area here because you have a very limited stop loss. And we'll be talking about stop losses and what have you. Okay, let me head over to the comments real quick. Yeah, Sabrina, that's funny. Hey, there we go. Hey, at least you're being honest. And I know you've reached out to me. I know you're more of an aggressive trader. But yeah, let's try to cut down on some of that yo-yo stuff so you can build your account, nicely without having to lose profits and what have it. I know I've spoken to Samira as well. She's a former yo-yo because what we've been doing in the last 3 months, she's really worked on her craft to just get in, grab her pips, and get out, and then shut it down for the day. So awesome. Awesome. My good friend Susana, to our speakers in Español, bienvenidos a nuestra aplicación. Bienvenidos. Yes, yo-yo trader. Yeah, yo-yo trader. We're going to break that. We're going to break that because I'm going to keep talking to you until I'm blue in the face. Okay, broke yo-yo. We're breaking the broken cycles in 2024. If you have not made decent money in trading, we are going to do it together on this app. Together. We are going to build small accounts from $10 up to $100 up. We have a $100 challenge coming up at the new year. It'll kind of be a New Year's resolution. I'm going to help you grow from 100 to 1,000 with one trade per day on just taking small lot sizes with the chart we're going to follow. All that is coming up, but be patient. Be patient. Those of you who've already been with me for 3 months, you know how we've been rolling with much success. We're going to continue that into 2024. Okay. Again, you're not going to get flashy editing and all that stuff, just raw education so that you can grow. Okay. Let's get back over to gold. Let's see what our friends in gold are doing. Okay. Those are the two I really want to just focus on for today's live stream. So we are back in here. We are coming back up. That was the 8-hour chart. Okay. So let's bring this a little bit bigger here. Okay. Again, let's focus in right here. Let me get rid of this. Boom. Okay. Again, rejection, rejection, rejection. Folks, now we've gotten rejection. Like, again, we might see another push up, but right now, this is an area, this red box is looking like a nice sell area. If you have not sold yet, you're going to get your pips. You're going to get your pips. Even if you have to hold in drawdown 10, 20 pips, you're going to get your pips. So again, anything back here, we've had 2 rejection wicks on high time frames. The odds are we're going to reject again. The odds are we're going to reject again. So again, that's, you might be able to grab your 10, 20 pips just in that red box as we did earlier today. Okay. Just in that red box. So again, look here, set your alerts, get in if you want to get in at your risk management, or see if we can get one more push up with the next hour candle, which is coming up in about 15 minutes. Okay. And then lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. 20 points at a time, lock it in somewhere right in here. Okay. Gold and crude oil today on today's analysis. Okay. Definitely. Let me jump back in real quick. Yo. Oh, Neil. Okay. Yeah. You got to change your name, man. I always forget that's you. Yeah. Neil, I got you. Okay. Cool. Hey, that's okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Listen, stop having fear. Let me go back here real quick. Hey, listen, FOMO is real. In case you don't know what FOMO is, the fear of missing out. The markets very rarely close. There's 5 days of the trading week. 6 if you include a couple of hours on Sunday, which we really only focusing on gaps, right? Some of the best traders that I know, okay, who make a lot more money than I do, okay, trade only Wednesdays and Thursdays. That's the bread and butter. They wait for markets to play their hand on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and they're looking for some reverses on the opposite days. Don't feel like you have to trade every day. Don't let your phone, okay, suck you in. Like, trade the best setups. So if you're on my trade alerts only package, you will only see something that I feel confident that you are going to win. So if you don't see a trade for 24 hours, 48 hours, right, that might be that there's just nothing great setting up. I'm going to be putting trade alerts for all spectrums, from oil to natural gas to all Forex pairs, right? When I get my alerts and when it's a good trade setup so that you're successful, okay? I'm just not going to put trades to trades. And I'm not going to put trades with a 200 pip stop loss either. So they're going to be more concise if you follow the charts. But again, we want to make sure that you are profitable as well. So don't feel like you've got to trade every day. That's the biggest stigma. Go talk to people that have lost a lot of money in trading, and they're going to tell you, I kept getting sucked in, and they kept trade after trade or over trading, right? Again, if I put a trade alert and you already have 2 or 3 open trades, don't take a 4th one. Look at your margin levels. Don't trade that one, right? Yours could be the winning one and mine could be the losing one, right? I'm not perfect. I will lose some trades. So again, all that is part of that growth maturation process that we will be talking about, as we move forward. Okay. Let me be the first one to tell you that there are 1,000 better traders than I am out there, right? I do what works for me, and I hope it'll make an impact on you because it works. Okay. I will give you exactly what I'm doing so that you can make the best decision possible for you. Okay. There's people that make more money, flashier cars. That's not me. right? I live more of a humble lifestyle, but I do very, very well in this market, okay? Because I rather travel than have material things, okay? So, that's what we'll be focusing on as we move into here. You're going to get honesty and authenticity when it comes to me and my trading style with you. Okay, so we're seeing that rejection on gold. If anybody took any type of gold trade so far, drop it in the comments if you are in on any gold trade. Again, that red box is going to be the key right now because we are in that consolidation mode. This might be going up, back down, up, back down. I would not be buying the ups. I would only be looking for these sells because we have so much liquidity down at these lower levels that they have to come back and get before the end of the year. Okay. There is a lot of liquidity sitting down here, sitting down in the 1800s, right? Are we going to get the 1800s? I don't know, but if I was a betting man, which I'm not, we are going to have to come down. Let's say this is the high point. We are going to have to, and I say I would expect the markets to have at least a strong retracement to at least the 50%, which puts us at 1974. Okay. And there is, ironically, liquidity in these two candles that have not been taken out. So we're going to have to come to at least 1974, even if we do a 50% pullback, right? We're going to have to do it. On top of that, we have some equal lows sitting right here, perfectly equal candles that have not been taken out. And that's usually a telltale sign as well. So at the least, mark my words on this recording, right? We will be coming down to at least 1974. Okay. Just based on pullbacks, right? We've got to be coming down to at least 1974 when it comes to that. Okay. At least 1974 for a pullback. Okay. On this pullback, where we took off from here and we came up, we came down to the 50 percentile. Okay, 50 percentile. So I'm going to say 50 again. Usually history repeats itself. I'm going to say we'll be coming down to at least the 50 percentile, which is 1974. Okay, when that's going to happen, I don't know, but we're coming down there and we're going to come down there before the end of the year. Okay, we are going to come down there before the end of the year. Hey, see, these are the kind of comments that just drives me to wake up every morning and do what I do with you all fine folks, right? And let me just be 100% honest with all of you. For me, number one is faith, and number two is family. But you are now an extension of that family, okay? Everything else that I do in my other ventures that I have, and my speaking engagements and things that I do, right? That's important. But faith will always be number one for me, and family will always be number two for me. And you are now part of that extended family. So when I see comments like this, like, I really appreciate it because, we all have a way that we can impact people in life. You just have to find the way that you can do it. The way I do it, it might be different than you do it, but impact the life. Maybe it's through the way of you share your faith, whether you're Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Jewish, it doesn't matter. Maybe that's one way, right? It could be sharing to somebody else what you're doing with trading and bring them in so they can learn how not to live paycheck to paycheck. However you can spread the good news, right? That is what you're asked to do by a higher being. We're only here for a very limited time, right? I'm probably looking at some of your ages, right? I'm probably closer to the end than you are. I know that my time on this earth is very limited. I'm going to do everything I can to make people better than I found them. That's just been my goal. I'm going to make people better than I found them. So I'm going to do whatever I can. I've been blessed to learn a skill set. And if I kept it to myself and just made money myself, I would be cheating myself and my faith, because faith says to do good deeds and give back. And that's very, very important to me. So again, thank you when it comes to that. Awesome. Hey, Brian, we're going to start the $100 challenge at the beginning of the new year. Okay. I mean, you can start it now, right, on your own, but we're going to be specifically having a challenge in the app when it comes to that. So that's going to be one of our New Year's type of things when it comes to it. Okay. So we'll definitely be jumping in there as well. Okay. I had somebody message me real quick on the side. So we are looking here. We're going to be ending the stream We're going to go about another 15 minutes, but let me stop. Let me present this real quick. And again, somebody just wanted to see the website, which is also the app. This is the app you'll have access to. Okay. You're going to get trade alerts. You're going to be in our chat zone. We're going to have a video section where I'm dumping all the videos that we're doing, free coaching and live events, and all of the different learning articles and blogs. And so your app and your website will be built just like this, again, with instant notifications. You'll set up a profile and everything else. So again, if you haven't yet joined us, hopefully you will. And that would be awesome, awesome, awesome. So you can join us on these next few months' adventure as we move forward. Okay, let's do a final recap. Let's take a look at what's going on here. We've been going almost an hour. Okay, so again, here we are on a 1 hour. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, if we get a push, if you have not yet taken any gold trade and you get a push up in this area, I would definitely sell gold. Okay, I would definitely sell gold in here. You've got the potential of, anywhere going even back down to the bottom of the box. You got the potential of 60 pips in this red box area. Okay, in this red box area. Now, looking at the semantics of just a 1 hour chart, right? We had here, we came to the low, we created a high. We really didn't create, maybe we can call this one the low. We came up to the high, we came up to the low, we came up to the high. So this is why this is critical, right? If we cannot make a higher high, guess where we're going? We're dropping, baby. Let's go. We'll be dropping on crude oil if we cannot make a new high on the 1 hour time frame, right? So make sure that you set yourselves up and you are there. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for gold. Let's wrap it up going into our crude oil. Okay, there's the push we talked about. There's that 10 o'clock push, right? Yep, it's about to be 10 o'clock. Okay, so you should be setting yourself up for something like this coming up with crude oil. The deeper in the box, the better, right? So let me give you a couple of options because I don't want you to trade blindly. Okay, if you're going to short this, I'm just going to put it in the middle of the box. But understand that your stop loss, in my opinion, would have to be the 88. That would be the max that you can allow. So set your risk management. Your entry could be here if you want to limit your risk. You could be here, or it could be at the bottom of the box, right? The goal is to see if we can get crude oil to come back down towards the session lows. Now, if you can see here, we do have a SAR flip. So again, you're going to have to look for a SAR flip on the 15-minute time frame if you want to be extra conservative. Okay, what does that look like? Well, right now we have the SAR flip on the bottom, right? So we're probably not going to get a SAR flip until we break. Let's go down to the 5, right? Until we break this level. Okay, so safer entry would be here. Safest entry is going to be breaking 74.87, right? 74.87, taking it back down to these lows because the SAR would give you the confirmation. We have SAR flip on the 5, 15, and higher. So right now, we would be trading not solely SAR, but we would be trading this right here. Price coming back up to retest this area again. Okay, so a little counter trading, but for 20 points, I think it'll work. Okay, so the deeper in the zone, the better. That's the view from the 5 hour. We would kind of be making the full teacup, and then all we need is a little bit of a handle. Okay, a little bit of a handle. Realize that from this white line, if you want to wait for that break, to this white line is 33 pips. Well, if we look over here, that's what happened here. Closed below the red line, and we came right back down to the white line. So again, if we do get up here and you want to wait for a close below the white line, you're going to go down to the, we're definitely going to go down to the white line if we get that high. So we're kind of in that teacup pattern. You've got the views from different price points there. Again, maybe the 10-15 candle will give us a push up into that zone. You should be able to scalp 20 because the day candle is, I can't even see it. We're still red on the day candle, but even if it flips by a little bit, you should be good. Okay. So here we go. If we can get this push up here, right? That would be the sell entry on the 5-minute. Anywhere in here, we already gave you your parameters before, but this is the view from the 5-minute. Okay. That would be the view from the 5-minute if we can get up there. Okay. If we can get up there. Hey, that's okay. Sometimes we miss the buy and we now set ourselves up for the sell. Okay. Actually, the buy was kind of counter trending from the bottom zone. It was a good buy, but again, that's part of what we do. Sometimes we counter trend, but we have a plan. All of my trades have a plan. I have a plan when to get in, and I have a plan when to get out. And when you need to get out, you need to get out, because at the end of the day, right, what's going to keep you here for a long time is having money in your bank account to trade without always having to put deposits in, right? It's to grow smallly. So go small. Trust me, my first 2 years, I was just trading 10 cents and 20 cents, then 30 cents and 50 cents, then $1 a pip, right? That took a while to get that learning curve to happen. But now year 7, going into year 8, really for me, the aha moment happened in year 3, going into year 4. That's where my accounts just took off because it began to really click. And I didn't really have this mentorship. That's what I'm hoping to do, is expedite your mentorship. But for me, it really, really clicked. And we got into 6 figures and we continued growing the accounts because it really clicked. And I realized how important it was to trade and get out of the market, right? And when I made a mistake, every time I made a mistake, I went back. 90% of the mistakes that I made was getting back into trading when I should have stopped for the day. The second mistake I made was revenge trading. I lost 2 trades back to back. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had been told you should really never get into any new trades after 12 noon. That's why I tell you, after 11:30, no new trades. I would try to get back in, and what would happen? The candle would keep going and going. That's how I learned hard lessons. When I stopped that, my account just went whoop, through the roof. Okay? Through the roof. Because this is really a project that I tell people 3 to 4 years, you're going to begin to really weed out all the mental mistakes. And now you start moving into a different zone. Year 4 and 5, you begin to make profits. Year 6 and 7, you explode those profits because you're trading at a little bit higher lot size, right? So if you're in your first 3 years and you haven't got it, you're like most people. You're like 98% of traders, including myself. Okay. If you are past that, then we're moving into the next stage. We're moving into the next stage. My goal is hopefully to shave off some of those 3 years of desperation or not doing well by being disciplined in here and me helping you stay disciplined as well. Hey, congratulations, Sabrina. You're going to see changes. Watch. You're going to see some. I've already seen it in you, but you're going to really see a lot of that learning curve being eliminated now as well. Okay. So awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, cool. Hey, and a quick shout out to my youngest son. He's in school. I guess they must have free time because here he is jumping on the live stream. He's learning a lot about video editing. What he can do at his age is incredible. So definitely, if you get a chance, find that YouTube channel, Got Sports, and show that young man some love. He's going back now full-time into video editing sports clips, and he's doing a great job. Get back to school, son. You better be learning something today. All right. We're wrapping this up here. We are almost at the point of the teacup. Be patient. Let me know if it works out for you. We gave you your parameters on a higher time frame. And again, I think you're going to find some success here. And again, one last time, let me show you some massive appreciation for all of you that had been with me through Telegram for the last 2 or 3 months, and you took a leap of faith. You jumped with me on the new app. There's a lot more we're going to do. Understand that I'm like old school, so I'm like a one-person show. Like, I had some help putting that app together, but it'll be me creating new spaces, creating new value for you in there. So there's plenty in there to keep you busy. As some people had said, it's kind of like a new toy. And now you see everything broken up. It's going to be organized. It's going to go even deeper when I set up more content sections. But I just want to give you massive value in there as well. Okay. So, hey, Evan, you got a nice shout out by Samira. Always throwing positive vibes. So, hey, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, if you can definitely go on his channel, and even a like helps. You know how the algorithms work, especially for a new channel. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Javier, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us on the new app as well. Okay, you got a couple of setups. Don't overtrade. If they work out, meaning if they get to those levels, take it. If they don't, we wait until tomorrow and see what's happening. But I'm pretty confident you'll get some value on gold or crude oil. Hey, share your successes, right? I want to leave you with this. Even if you make $1, those people that have been with me for a while have heard me say this. Even if you make $1 every Friday, you have to take a withdrawal. You've got to go to your broker. You got to take out $1, 50 cents, $5, whatever it is. Psychologically, it tells you that you are moving in the right direction with trading. Okay. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. But if you make any profits, you want to at least take out $1 or more to reward yourself. It's celebrating small wins. If you win a trade, I want you to post it in the app, in the chat zone. We want to celebrate you. We want to congratulate you. We want to motivate you. So share your success stories. If you lost a trade, post that too. We want to find out, maybe your entry was bad. What did you do wrong? Okay. We want to be very transparent. That's how personal growth happens. Understanding that we are not perfect. We're going to make mistakes in life as well, right? We have to own up to that. We have to be able to own up to that as well. Okay. Let me leave you with this. Remember, each and every day, you have the ability to impact a life. It could be by smiling. It could be by saying hello. It could be by asking how you are doing. It could be by volunteering. It could be however that works for you. Go out there today and impact a life. Most people don't know this about me, but I will tell you that I secretly go to certain restaurants and I pay for people's meals here in the Miami area. They have no idea who bought their meal, who bought their coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. They have no idea, right? Because I want it to be anonymous. I want people to say, man, I want to do that for someone one day. So if you can pay it forward to someone, even if you don't want any notoriety, just do it. It could just be holding a door for someone, right? Saying thank you. It makes a difference, especially in this crazy, crazy world that we are living in today. All right. I love you. Have a great day. I've got some appointments for the rest of the afternoon, but I will be back in. If any of my alerts goes off on some of the other stuff that I've set alerts for, you will be the first one to know. But again, I never recommend getting into trades late in the afternoon on US session. You're better waiting until market reopens and we get into that late evening hour when it's US time, of course, to look for new setups as well. Okay. Much love. Have a great day and go impact a life today with someone. Samir, you know how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next live member update. Thank you, Susanna.